What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm finally doing a video in my car as of normal, but a lot of things been going on. I wanted to talk to you about that. Been just having a lot going on personally, like I've said, and that's the reason why I haven't been posting. Again, this is something for the video. The reason why I'm making this is I came across this subject and I wanted to just talk about it, and I'm not sure what I'm going to title this, but maybe you guys can count me out at some point. But the whole thing of, I saw it was on a video of a podcaster was talking about, if you still watch animation, cartoons, anime, you're not an adult, you're weird, you're on this spectrum of these people, you know, whether it's, you know, ones that are classified as weird or whatever. And again, you can figure that out on your own. But what really gets me is I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, so, and you got people that have said this for however many years, right? That, oh, well, if you go to Disney and you're running up to these characters, or you're going to Disney by yourself, and you got no kids, you know, you're weird, and you need psychological help, and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, okay, I can understand to a certain degree how that would be labeled as weird, but if you're wanting to give people crap because they're still wanting to watch cartoons or anime or whatever, it's one of those where, why are you doing that when anime has been known to be not only very good for people for giving courage, strength, and inspiration, and among many other things, and yet you're wanting to say that that's a problem? And this is something that we have been battling since we were kids. I'm in my 30s, guys. I still watch anime. I still watch animation stuff. I still watch cartoons. Could it be labeled as kid stuff? Okay, fine. I don't care, because I'm going to watch it. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm paying my bills. Okay, what makes you an adult? Okay, to some people it could be paying your bills, paying a car payment, paying a mortgage, paying rent, having kids even, and paying for your own stuff. Could that be labeled as an adult? Some yes, others no. To me, that is not always going to make you an adult. There's people that I know that have children that I wouldn't consider to be an adult or a parent. There are people that I know that I would consider to be an adult or a parent, or a person that knows how to handle their finances. There are people that I know that do not know how to do either one. What makes you an adult? Because you watch sports? I watch sports. Because you like cars? I like cars. Because you like this or that of the normacy, which would be like what? Cars, sports, going into the military, or becoming a police officer, or all this stuff. But I guarantee you there's people out there. I've met people of all walks of life that watch all kinds of stuff. But yet, you don't see me making comments about this and that, but we're still making comments about people when, oh, if you watch anime now, you're cool. But 20, 30 years ago, you weren't cool. You were a nerd. You were, you know, the guy that nobody wanted to go to prom with, or the girl nobody wanted to go to prom with, or go out with, or etc. You know, I grew up during that time limit, and now it's, oh, it's cool. But now you got people wanting to freaking gatekeep and say it's not cool, or it is cool, depending on what you're doing. And I don't understand that crap. I really don't, because my thing of it is if you're going to gatekeep and you're going to try to say what's cool and what's not cool, then clearly you have a problem. You have a problem, because for these people, I can't remember what podcast it was, and for the life of me, I really can't, because these are just two regular guys, and I guarantee you they're probably either military, construction, or just drinking guys, or whatever, and it's cool. Do you at the end of the day? But bro, you're wanting to give people crap because they do things that you consider weird. Okay, fine. Probably what you do is weird. But here's the thing. There's people that I know that I'm friends with, like me, that like anime, that like cartoons. I still watch cartoons. So what? Am I a kid? Okay, fine. Label me as a kid. I still watch Tom and Jerry sometimes. I still watch Looney Tunes sometimes. I still watch whatever for a laugh or a childhood memory. wow, I can't believe that's a bad thing to do. I don't understand that. Or watching old school Spider-Man or old school X-Men or Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or Bleach or whatever that is considered kid. And now, if you're talking about ones that go up to Disney, if they go to Disney by themselves, maybe they've never been to Disney when they were a kid. Have you thought about that? Maybe they never went to Disney as a kid. My mom is in her 50s, and she so badly wants to go to Disneyland. Now, again, regardless of how I feel about, whatever, I'm still going to go to Disney or whatever the case of it is. But at the same time, I'm not going to say, oh, hey, she can't do it. But at the same time, it's one of those where if you want to do it, do it. If you're not hurting nobody, then don't do it type deal. But at the same time, if you're not hurting nobody, then leave well enough alone. But if you're going to sit there and you're going to be whatever about it, then kind of keep your opinion to yourself. For people that are trying to gatekeep and tell us nerds what to do and what not to do, what are you doing? You're doing the normal thing, bro. I guarantee you you collect shoes, you collect model cars, model trains, model planes, whatever. That's a collection. You got people like myself that are collecting anime stuff, that are collecting trading cards, figures, toy, whatever, and that's weird. Okay, but you're the same person that was calling us weird when we were kids, and yet you like that stuff too. You're just now not trying to show that you're so-called weird. It really gets me when people want to do this, because people don't want to just leave people be. You know what I mean? Unless you're actually causing harm to the world or to people, you can have your opinion, but at the same time, people like myself are going to have an opinion. And if you don't like what we say, okay, fine, don't listen. But at the same time, don't start crap and expect ones like myself to be quiet. And I don't understand why people want to do that. Why you want to gatekeep, why you want to feel like, oh, you have the right to say something, but other people like myself don't. Or that we're weird, or we're this, or we're that. You know what? By any standards, you may be the weird one. You may be the weird one. I'm not spending my money getting drunk every damn weekend. I'm not spending my money getting high. I'm not spending my money going to the club every damn night or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Why? Because I have priorities. I have life. I would like to play a video game rather than going out to the club. I would rather, hang out with my friends or, watch a movie or anime or whatever the case of it is. I don't understand. I don't understand what the big deal is. I really don't. Nobody's hurting anybody by watching a cartoon or an anime or a animation movie. You're not hurting nobody. So for those of you that have a problem with that, leave people alone, man. I mean, seriously, leave people like me alone. Because I'm a contributor to society just like you. I pay my taxes, I pay my bills, I get groceries, I work, I take care of my family and everything else. And if that don't fit for you as an adult or as a man or as a woman or whatever, you're not part of my life, you're not in my phone. So all I gotta say is your opinion does not mean crap to me. Because I've had conversations like this before. So there you go. But it's good to be back to have one of these conversations with you guys. I'm probably going to upload this at some point. Don't know when. But I hope you guys have a good day. And again, I'm still around. I just have a lot of stuff going on. I've been catching up on a lot of TV shows and a lot of other stuff. And I'm probably going to have some more videos maybe coming out. And it's going to be not the usual kind, but it's going to be a little different. So stay tuned. And I'll see you as always on the next one.